Come on, form a big circle. Big circle.
Not that kind of circle, stupid. Get over them.
Press so hard.
I thought it was a good circle.
Rusty, and things break into stealers. Store our treasures in heaven, where there's no moth, no rust, or no thieves. So wherever you store your treasures, so will your heart be also. To the pigs, for they'll only trample on them, and they'll turn and cut you to pieces. A 1, a 2, a 1, 2, 3, 4.
Once upon a time, there was an old man who had 2 sons, and the youngest said to his father, "Father, give me my share of the property." So he divided his estate between them. A few days later, the youngest son took the whole of his share, turned it into cash, and left home for a distant country, where he squandered it in reckless living. He had spent it all when a severe famine fell upon his country, and he began to feel the pinch. So he decided to attach himself to one of the local landowners, who sent him on the farm to mind the swine. Swine.
Swine. Pigs! Ew. Ooh, that's nice. It's a razor.
He would have been glad to have filled his belly with the pods that the pigs were eating.
Oink, oink, Buster!
But no one gave him anything. But then he came to his senses. Boing! And said, how many of my father's paid servants have more food than they can eat, while I'm here starving to death? I shall set up in my father's house and say to him, Father, I have sinned against God and against you. I am no longer fit to be called your son. Treat me as one of your paid servants. So he set out for his father's house. But while he was still a long ways off, his father saw him, and his heart went out to him. Blub, 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 blub. He ran to his father, threw his arms around him, and kissed him, saying, Father, I have sinned against God and against you. I am no longer fit to be called your son. Treat me as one of your paid servants. But the father called to one of his servants and said, Quick, fetch me my robe, my best one. Put a ring on his finger, and shoes on his feet, and bring the fatted calf and kill it. For today we should celebrate, for my son was lost and was found. And let the festivities begin.
Oh, party!
One day, the elder son was out on the farm working.
And on his way home, as he approached the house, he heard music and dancing.
Really?
He called to one of his servants and asked him what it meant. The servant said, Yo, uncle!
No!
Nope. Yo, cousin!
No!
Yo, brother!
Thank you!
Yes! His brother came back home again, and his father's killed a fatted calf because he has him back safe and sound. The brother was... irritated.
Oh, come on.
He was pretty damn mad and refused to go in the house. The father came out and pleaded with him. But he retorted saying, You know how I've worked for you all these years, and not once have I disobeyed your orders. And you've never given me so much as a kid for a feast with my friends. But once this son of yours comes up, after running through all of your money with his whim, you kill the fatted calf? My boy, said the father, I have always loved you, and you are always with me. Everything I have is yours. But how can we help but celebrate this happy day? For your brother was once dead and has come back to life, metaphorically speaking, was lost and is now found.
Come on. Jesus, I wanna.
Oh.